Hi everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be working in my project life. I'm going to be sharing week 30 and 31 for my 2021 album. Now, these are going to come together really quickly. I've mentioned this before. I'm kind of behind in my project life. So when I keep things simple. I'm using a Studio Calico Documenter kit. I love that 4x6 card that says collect beautiful moments. I love it because I can bring in color to it. And because my photos are so colorful, I needed something to mute everything down. But I will kind of balance everything with color from my 3x4 cards, if that makes sense. Now that I have chosen my cards, I'm going to set this aside and start working on my title card. I'm going to use a mishmash of Feed Your Craft stamps here and I believe Citrus Twist to stamp week 30. And in that Feed Your Craft stamp, there was a long stamp that had the months and the days of the week and things like that. And I thought it would be a good idea to stamp it on the bottom just to balance out that beautiful papaya ink from Close to My Heart and to bring a little bit of color to this black and white card. And I really love how that turned out, and I'm literally going to keep it as is. I'm not going to add anything more to that card. Moving on to the 4x6 photo of my daughter's nails. She let my little niece paint her nails. It was hilarious, so I thought it was very funny. And I wanted to use this paper person stamp set to stamp Oh Hell No, and I'll bring in a little sticker as well. But I added a little bit of journaling, so I ended up stamping the Oh Hell No right above my journaling. I'm going to move on to this 4x6 with some journaling. I had shared this picture with a friend about how I also hate standing in line for the deli, and I usually take my kids with me so one of them can stand in line for me. So I wanted to add that or include it into my project life. I just added that little die cut right above my journaling and called that one done. I want to mute down the colors here a tiny bit and bring some darkness. So I ended up using a puffy sticker to do that. Very simple. Again, I'm rushing through this because I want to catch up in my project life. My daughter dyed her hair pink. I have been letting her dye her hair to get it out of her system, yes. So I decided to just use my alpha stickers to add pink, and then I will add a little puffy heart as well, just keeping that simple. And I honestly didn't feel like I needed to add any journaling to that photo, especially that I talked about her dyeing her hair a few weeks ago on one of my spreads. So I just kept it as is. The kids and I went for ice cream, so I wanted to document that as well. I have some journaling there. So I'm just going to use one of the chipboards from the kit to add Have a Great Day. I thought it was cute to fill between the photo and the journaling. I'm almost done. I'm going to add a word sticker to this photo of my son and I. And that 3x4 card with the rainbow, I want to just mute it down using these circle washi tape stickers that I love. And I thought if I added them in the squares, it would mute everything down. It actually really worked, and I love how that turned out. And I will end up adding my journaling to that card, and you can see the pictures at the end of this video with the journaling. And that's about it for week 30. I can move on to week 31. So for week 31, I'm using another Studio Calico Documenter kit. I believe this is the same Documenter kit, but as always, I will link everything in the description box for you. And I wanted to share with you, this was total coincidence. I was adding my cards to my spread, and I noticed that my photo looks exactly like my card. I can't even believe it. I didn't even notice it until I added it. It's so funny, but I wanted to share that little excitement there, I guess. Anyways, I am going to build my 3x4 cards off of that beautiful 4x6 card. And I'm, again, keeping things simple. I'm going to be working on this really quickly, so I'm going to be talking a lot. Anyways, once I decide which 3x4s I like on my spread, I'm going to move this aside and start working on my title card. Because this is so beautiful, I don't want to cover it up. So I'm going to use the alpha stickers that came in the kit to add week. I'll also stamp 31 using the stamp set from the kit. and a little something right above it just to add like a cluster around my 31. Now, when I am trying to catch up, I prefer using the kit and the kit only. It really helps things come together quickly and you don't have to think of, oh, what should I add here, or going through your own stash and trying to find the right thing. I always recommend, if you want to catch up on your project life, stick to a kit, use it multiple times before you put it away, and it really helps you catch up. Now, in week 31, my daughter went back to school, the first day of school. She's a junior in high school, so I journaled about that. And I'm going to use this circle chipboard to add right above my journaling, but I'm going to trim off the bottom portion just so it can fit nicely, like right above the journaling. And I really like doing this every once in a while, especially with big, thick chipboard like that. Kind of removes a little bit from the bulk. I love this 3x4 card that says this happened, and this totally happened. We had a leak outside our home and we didn't notice until months later when our water bills were so high. So we had to bring in a plumber, get that fixed. So I added some journaling on there, and I thought it would be fun to trim around the banner so I can tuck my photo underneath it. It's not the best looking photo, but I wanted to document this. So I'm okay with not having a good photo for what I'm documenting. What's important is actually documenting the moment, basically. I'm trying to make up my mind with my 3x4 cards. There's so many beautiful cards in this kit, so it's kind of hard to decide. But I do end up using this green one that's really pretty, and I thought I'm just going to embellish it. I really don't want to add any journaling. As you can see, I added a lot of journaling to my photos. Something I always recommend as well, if you're trying to catch up, add your journaling ahead of time. That way, all you have to do when you're creating your layout is just putting them together. So what I wanted to do was add that chipboard across. I trimmed off the edges. I'm going to use the stamp set from the kit to add a little something to my card. So I end up stamping a coffee cup and home. I think I stamped cozy nights or something like that. Just kind of created my own filler card with the kit. And I really love how this card ended up. I love that the green brought in the green for my photos, and the pink also brought in the color of my daughter's hair, basically. At this point, I'm moving on to this 4x6 photo of my son and his friends. They came in to help him film something for a class, and then I had the honor of editing that film, and I was laughing the whole time. They are hilarious. So I ended up just adding a chipboard gold star right above my journaling. I'm going to finish up my spread by stamping cozy on my 4x6 photo, and also adding a chipboard to my 3x4 photo. I wanted to document the new backpack Sabine chose for this year's school year. And I like doing that every once in a while, kind of documenting the backpacks they're using for the year. But that's about it, you guys. This came together really quick, really fast. I'm hoping to catch up soon, and I hope to share more process videos in my Project Life album with you guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!